Hey everyone, welcome to day 1, video 2 of the 2016 Planathon. And in this video, we are talking about our goals. It's true, I do not yet have my 2016 goal documented and fine-tuned yet. I saved that to go through it with you right here in the Planathon this week. So the goal structure that we are talking about right now is one that I use and have been using since 2009. In 2008, I did something similar. I documented my goal, but not quite in this structure. And I've got to tell you, every year since I started using this goal structure, actually every year that I started documenting my goal, so beginning in 2008, I have met the goals that I documented and outlined that I was going to work toward every single year. So every year since 2008, I have met my goals. So I want to share this process with you, and I want to invite you to join me in executing on this process and getting in action around this process so that we can all meet our goals together. Are you ready? All right, so the importance of documenting goals is significant. So we might have some goals for our business in our head, and we might have some ideas around what we want to achieve. But actually putting them to paper and memorizing them and actually reading them to ourselves 1 to 2 times a day until they are burned into our subconscious is paramount to helping us achieve those goals. So there's a lot going on in our worlds and in our lives, and our subconscious can actually rally to help us work toward our goals. For example, think about what you might do right now if you saw a bear coming at you. What would you do? If you saw a bear coming at you right now, there comes a bear. Would you run? Yeah, I think that we all might run and scream just a little bit. There's no decision being made there. Nothing consciously is like, oh, run. You would just have a reflex and you would start running if that bear was coming at you. That is because there is something in your subconscious that intuitively knows and that to run. If something comes at you like a bear that is big and scary and is threatening to you, you would run. So we can use a similar philosophy and turn that around and take our goals and burn those goals into our subconscious and start to work towards them. And our subconscious will rally with us as we get in action, as we make decisions around things we should focus on or not focus on throughout the year, as we decide, what we should act on and not act on and where we should spend our time throughout the year. So with that in mind, I'm going to tell you the process, like I said, that has worked for me that I've been doing since 2008, and I've met my goals every single year. The first thing that you need to do this is to take something like a note card. I have a little collection here that I send out to my clients at the start of every year. The nice goal card that was upside down. So anything will work, a note card, an index card. You can take an 8.5 by 11 piece of paper and just fold it in half. But you need something to document your card where you can kind of keep it in front of you every day. Haley Dale last week during our pre-party posted her goal card for the year, and I'll actually link to that in the comments so you can see another example of how this will work. And certainly I'll be posting my goal card in the comments as soon as I have it done, because my 2016 card is not yet done, but I can share some other years as well. So you're gonna take a note card, and if you're going for a fancy one, you might wanna document this on paper or just regular paper first or in a notebook, and then transfer it, or you can just rewrite them again and again like I do, because that's part of the memorization and the planning and the brainstorming process for me. So what are you gonna write on this goal card? So you're gonna write on this goal card 4 specific things. You're gonna document on this goal card the goal that you are working toward in 2016. What do you wanna achieve? What are we working toward? Second, you are going to document the financial or monetary target associated with achieving that goal. Now I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. Way back in 2009, I was thinking, man, I just wanna make any money. I was just getting back to using the camera again, just getting into it again, and I didn't have a sense of what the market was doing, and I didn't have a client base at that time. So I just wanted to make any money at all. Now fast forward to 2016, my financial and monetary targets are gonna look a little bit different, but along the way, I set achievable goals that I could actually attain. They weren't so far out of reach that I was going to be overwhelmed with worry and thinking like, I can't do that. I can't do that. Why am I even trying? No, I set goals that I knew were attainable and that I could actually achieve and that I believed I could achieve, so I would keep working toward them. So pick a realistic monetary target, but really stretch yourself and push yourself a little too. We don't always want to be so comfortable. And I always push myself in my financial targets just a little bit, but not so much, again, that I'll be stressed out and overwhelmed and having to overcompensate and over hustle all year long. The third thing that you're going to document on this goal card is the timeline associated with achieving this goal. Now, I absolutely give myself 1-year cycles on the goal card for the goals I'm going to meet. You might want to set a 6-month target. You might want, in the next 6 months, here's what I'm going to knock out. And make sure what you're working toward, again, is attainable and achievable in that window of time. The last thing that you are going to document on that goal card is what are you going to give, or what value will you give to receive the goal that you are working towards, or to achieve that financial target. And what this does is it starts to set up the thinking of reciprocity. So if I give this, what will I get back? And the universe again starts working in collaboration with you because you are giving something in exchange for what you will receive. So the 4 things that you are going to document on your goal card are: number 1, the intention and the goal that you are working toward. Number 2, what is the financial or monetary target that you are working toward as well? What is the timeline by which you want to achieve this goal? And what are you going to give to receive this value and to receive this financial and monetary target and attain this goal by the timeline that you set? So there are 4 components. You've got your goal card that you're going to document those 4 pieces onto, and you are going to keep this front and center definitely all week, because we want to make sure every video you watch or every rabbit hole you go down to actually relates and ties back to the goal that you are working toward. And you're going to memorize this and state this. You might even recite this out loud 1 to 2 times a day till you have it totally memorized, and still you might even then come back to the physical copy of it a couple times a year or rewrite it. So now my challenge to all of us, I will be right here doing this with you, is to document our goals on our goal cards and then take a picture and put those in the comments, or at the very least type them into the comments so we can all rally and support each other in achieving this goal together.